Hi, I'm Greg Colosi. I'm 69 years old. I've started 33 businesses. Most of them did not make it, and that's why these 13 laws of business success matter. What changes is how well you understand them. Okay, let's go to law number 1, and these are in no particular order. Law 1, find a mentor and or a mastermind group. Success leaves clues, but only if you're close enough to see them. That's why you want to hang around people or find someone that started a business if you've never started one before. And even if you have, I still seek out mentors for certain things. Take them to lunch. Learn from them. Let me tell you what I learned from Clifford Wallace. I met him at age 95, getting a suit made. So I'm at the tailor shop, and we chat a little bit, and he shakes my hand, and he says, "It's been a dividend knowing you." I said, "Wow, that's an unusual response." So I followed him out, chased him down, and for the next 5 years, once a month, on a Friday afternoon, we had lunch. I took him to lunch, and he taught me so many things about business and life over the course of those 5 years. Still played golf, still drove, and I didn't know anybody in his family. And I think he passed away about age 100 because I went to get him one day, or didn't respond, knocked on his door, and nobody was there. And I did it several times and never found out about Clifford. But way back in the day, he used to take motivational classes by W. Clement Stone. And if you know who W. Clement Stone is, very famous, wrote a bunch of books on positiveness. And actually, they were Dale Carnegie courses. I'm sure you've heard of Dale Carnegie. He took these back in the 1930s. So I had him from maybe the age of, I had him. So 50, 60 years before that, he took those courses and he experienced the life with those teachings in mind. And boy, did I learn a lot from Clifford Wallace, okay? Another mentor I had. And they might not know they were my mentors, but they were helping me out, okay? Ray Hickok, his family, father or grandfather, founded the Hickok Belt Company. And if you're of my age or a little bit older, you've heard of Hickok Belt Award in Rochester, New York. They would take an athlete and give them the Hickok Belt Award. Jack Nicklaus won it. Muhammad Ali won it. And I met Ray Hickok at some event locally in town. Had a great conversation, and I said, "Can I take you to lunch?" He said, "Sure." And now that didn't last as long as Clifford Wallace did. I probably took him to lunch a half a dozen times, okay? The one thing that I remember from him, and he was 85 or 90 at the time, and he said, "I learned from everyone. The janitor, the elevator boy," that's dating him. I didn't have elevator boys in my time. And information like that, which was very, very valuable. Just old school, been in business a long time. And when it comes from someone like that, you really take it to heart. Okay? And more recently, I have met young business owners that have a skill that I don't have, and I want to learn from them. Okay? You can also have, I wouldn't call it an imaginary mentor, but YouTube. Find somebody on YouTube you really like, and you call them your mentor, and you learn from them. You don't have to tell anybody or tell them, but it's somebody that you listen to for advice. I have a bunch of those on YouTube. Okay, I call it YouTube University. At one point, I had a local mastermind group here in Rochester. Business owners didn't do the same thing that I did, but businesses are all run the same and marketing is all the same. We just have different products. And you can learn from what one person is doing for another business. You can apply it to yours, okay? You can start the mastermind group. Get some small business owners in. Say, listen, I'm having this. You don't even have to run a business yet. So I'm bringing a bunch of business owners together at my place. You host it, okay? I hosted them right here in my man cave. We call it Club Colosi, C-O-S-I. It's a play on my Italian heritage, and it's cozy, C-O-Z-Y in here. And Skippy came up with that, C-O-S-I, Club Colosi. And I hosted them here once a month for a number of years. And it fell apart just because of whatever reasons. And I'm about to do another one locally here in town. Industry peers, okay? Get on the horn and call somebody in another city that's not competing with you, okay? I do that, used to do that all the time. I'd see an article in Entrepreneur Magazine or Inc. Magazine of somebody who had a business that I'd like to start. I get on the phone and call them, and they talk to you. We as entrepreneurs want to help other people that want to start businesses. It's kind of a brotherhood, okay? If you stay isolated and try to figure it all out yourself, it's just not going to work, okay? Law number 2. And this is a big one, a really, really, really big one, especially at our age, okay? I thought, once I become in my 60s, why do I want to learn stuff, okay? I'm not going to be able to use it. I'm in the last, quarter. I'm in the last quarter of my life, or I'm on the 16th hole of my life, or the 15th hole of my life. Why would I want to learn anything? Well, I am in constant learning mode now. The ways I did business, the fundamentals are the same from 50 years ago, but the way you get those fundamentals taken care of, like advertising, is totally different. Same concepts within that medium of advertising, but the mediums have changed, okay? With social media, it's changed drastically. But it's the same concepts, same principles, only a different media, okay? So I'm learning all these different medias. And I told my wife the other day, I have learned so much in the last couple of months, and it's exciting to keep learning new things, okay? I'm pretty darn good with AI. I use it probably a couple of hours a day for things that I'm working on and learning all about it and how it can help me. And it does save me a tremendous amount of time. So AI is a way to do it too. And it's not just a buzzword. It's a real thing that can really, really help you. So the moment you think you know enough or everything, you start falling behind. I don't even know what I don't know. Okay, there's just so much to learn. And there are people that are specialized in one area that you can get all that knowledge from, or a book, or a YouTube video, or videos, where these people have spent their lifetime or decades doing something close to what you want to do. Take that knowledge, massage it, make it your own, and start a business. Okay? Now, it doesn't have to be a full-time business. Could be a side hustle of some sort. Something that occupies a couple of hours a day. But now you got something to look forward to every single day. That is exciting, okay? This is a Saturday morning, and shooting videos for me is enjoyable, as you can probably tell. Okay, attend conferences for your industry, okay? I wouldn't do it right away. Let's not spend any money. Let's just get it going first, okay? Read constantly, okay? A book. Always have a book going. I mean, I got a bunch of them going. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Let me grab a couple. Hang on. Hang on. I'm coming back. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Here's part of my list right now. Okay? The next one I'm reading after I finish. Okay? After I finish this one, which I'm about halfway through, okay? Then I got a book by the same author, Daniel Priestley. Okay, I'm reading that next. And then this book is called Lean Learning, or I call it Learning on Demand, okay? And then here's some things when you build a funnel. And don't worry if you don't know what that is yet, but it's marketing, okay? Another book on that. 69, I still grab these books and just can't wait to get through them, and I mark them up like crazy, okay? So, read constantly. Learn from everyone. Okay, I told you about the elevator boy. Doctors you can learn from, of course. Janitors, doesn't matter. You can learn from everybody. Cliff Wallace taught me that wisdom shows up everywhere if you're paying attention. Okay, law number 3. Take all the blame and share all the success. When you're running a company, you are responsible. The buck stops with you. Take the blame. Okay? If an employee or an associate messes up, the system failed, not the person. You didn't set good enough systems. And you got to look at it that way. You got to make it fail-proof, the systems you set up within your business. Not like marketing is fail-proof, you know. You got to fail in marketing to finally find out what works. You got to fail in sales to finally figure out what works. I like to call them setbacks, or even better, opportunities. Suck it up, man up, woman up. When things go right, give away the credit, okay? Don't let your ego get in the way. Give away the credit. Leaders absorb the blame, and they distribute the praise. Number 4, face reality as it is, not as it was or as you wish it to be. The economy can be bad, and yes, it sucks. Businesses are going out of business. Gone are the days that you build it and they will come. Denial is not a strategy. Just face reality. Things are gonna go wrong. If everything went perfect when you started a business, everybody would have a business. That's not the way it works, okay? Well, this is video 1 of 3 on my 13 laws of business success as an over 60 entrepreneur. I'll see you in part 2.